The draft lottery is literally the worst thing ever. What's going on, Team Tank, and welcome to your Ottawa Senators tank mode in NHL 19. So in the last video, we got offered a super sweet trade from the Colorado Avalanche, which was Samuel Girard and a second. Yes, this Samuel Girard with all this trade value, who could be medium elite. Oh my god. And a second in exchange for Justin Schultz. Thanks very much. See you later. Thanks for coming out, Justin Schultz. What a trade. And we are currently in 100% Team Tank mode. What we're going to do in this video, we're going to go through the trade deadline, through the end of the regular season, all that good stuff. This one could be a short episode. I'm not sure, because I want to do the draft. I want to do another big draft special. I want to do all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to go ahead and do the draft right away. Obviously, we got to take our time with this. That's been the key of this entire series. But if you missed the last episode, go watch it. We kind of set a precedent to what our team is going to be. And it sucks that it almost took like almost 2.5 years to kind of, commit 100% to the rebuild, but this is it. This is 100% a rebuilding team. R-E-B-U-I-L-D. Say it with me, rebuild. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to get some more simulation done. We're starting it off. We're wasting no time. We're ready to go. I want to lose as much as I possibly can. Of course, we beat the Hawks, because of course we do. 18, 29, and 4. We know Detroit is also a really, really bad team. So we actually have 3 games against Detroit here. So a first and Jamie Alexiak for Lucas Hirsch and Schlappick. Honestly, I love that name. Schlappick, what a fantastic name. But Schlappick, I mean, he's just a decent fourth liner for us. He's actually pretty good. He's 23 years old. He's still got time to grow. I'm going to say no. And Lucas Hirsch is having himself quite a rookie campaign down there in the AHL. 19 points in 46 games on not a very good team down there in Belleville. So I'm going to say no. The first is nice, obviously, but we ended up picking Lucas Hirsch in the top 10. So why would I go ahead and trade him for another first round pick? Doesn't make any sense at all. 20, 32, and 4. Now this concerns me. We've actually won a few games here. If we beat Tampa Bay, come on, that's not right. We should not beat Tampa Bay at all. We got offered this trade last time as well. I'm gonna say no. Watch us beat Tampa Bay here. Oh, thank God, 3-1. Okay, Carlson, who was, okay, so that's a big boost to the defense, but honestly, don't need it. We don't need a trade like this. Carlson was one of those big low elite guys that we ended up drafting. No, sorry, he's medium top 6. He was a second rounder though. He was before Shoe. If you guys, also if you missed last episode, we officially nicknamed this guy the Shoe. And it's not going back. It's sticking. It's done. You can't argue it. He is the Shoe. He was the pick before the Shoe. Hamonick's okay. He's got a really big contract, though. Not super interested in a guy like Travis Hamonick or Ben Hutton, especially paying, picks and prospects for him. No, thank you. Try again. Actually, don't try again. I don't want any of those players. Up against Matt Duchene and the New Jersey Devils. Duchene's return back to Ottawa. I don't think there's going to be a giant controversy, giant rivalry here with Matt Duchene, because really he didn't play that long and it really just didn't work out. But that's no excuse. I would like to shut him down. And okay, he doesn't have a goal, so that's good. We started Andrew Hammond and we started off really bad. 3 goals in the first 4 minutes of hockey. Oh my God. Quenneville and Palmieri, and then Bobby Ryan and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Hurdle, Thomas Hurdle. He scores there on Corey Schneider going into the second. Hurdle gets another one. We put Korpisalo in the cage here, and Damon Severson gets one, putting them up 4-3. I wouldn't mind going into a simulation here. I wouldn't mind intervening a little bit. We haven't done that yet in the franchise mode, but of course Matt Duchene says, oh, you want to intervene? I'm going to ruin that party. Sorry. Damn Matt Duchene ruining all my fun. I just want to see a shootout. And then Mirko Mueller gets the 6-3 goal. So they double up on us. Matt Duchene, he's put up numbers, and I think every single game he's played against us, he's definitely performing against his old team, that's for sure. So we get a third for Schlappick. I'm going to say no. Schlappick's good. He's still young enough. I've made this spiel before. No thank you. 20, 36, and 4. All right, let's see how we... Calvin DeHaan. Again, another defenseman that we just don't need. Plus that Millie guy is actually a pretty decent prospect. So I'm going to say no. I don't know why I'm getting offered all these like mid-age defensemen like Calvin DeHaan and guys like Travis Hamonic. I just don't really need it. Doesn't look like we're going to be offered any more trades. We got a couple more days here. Doesn't look like it. Matt Grzelcyk. Okay, he's pretty decent, right? I heard about this guy. Does he play on Calgary now? Ooh, wait, 82 overall. Listed, he's 27 years old though. So if he was like 23, I'd say probably yeah. Zach top 4. I mean, going back to that guy's comment in the last episode saying, why are you acquiring and having guys who have capped out? You're taking room away from the younger guys. Getting a guy like this makes no sense. So I'm just going to say no. But it looks like there is some trades that have been made around the NHL. Now we'll go have a look at that as well. Up against the San Jose Sharks, we got Ryan Dzingel, we got Erik Karlsson, couple of former Ottawa Senators. Period number 1. Am I going to get a game where I can intervene here? Vander Kane and Brent Burns. Mark Stone gets one for us. Period number 2. We've only have 4 shots. All right, so still a 2-1 game going into the third. I really just want to intervene one time. I want to have some fun with it here. Come on, let's go. I need to intervene here right now. Haven't got a shot in a little while. They're out shooting us like crazy, 32-19. Come on, guys. One last minute effort here. Let's go. There you go. Thomas Yurko with 1 second left. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's awesome. He's like, okay, GM, I know you want to go intervene a game. Here, go. Have this one. Thomas Yurko, what a guy. Thomas Yurko puts us into overtime with 1 second on the clock. Let's see what we can do here. I want to win this game. I want to win against Erik Karlsson. Come on, let's do it. I know we're all about Team Tank, but I mean, we already got the extra point anyways, so just do it just for fun. Oh, and the slot he shoots. Big save. What are you doing, Stone? Logan Couture. Oh my God, what a save. Oh my God, what a shot. I thought that was Erik Karlsson, but I guess Karlsson went off to change, and whoever that was just sent a rocket. So apparently it was Ryan Spooner who comes in there and gets the overtime winner. Add another loss to the record. We're here at the trade deadline. I don't think we can really do anything, nor do I really want to do anything. I'm looking at our team here, and I said in the last video that everyone I have right now is either a piece of the future or is benefiting the team. Like a guy like Samuel Girard. So it looks like he is actually medium top 4, which is an unbelievable trade. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Colorado. Medium top 4, 82 overall, 22 years old. That could be the steal of the century just for Justin Schultz. Damn. But I mean, everyone on the team right now really does have a spot in the future, which is good. Colin White's up to an 85. That's awesome. What a guy. Like Thomas Hertl, although, I mean, this year is kind of a weird one. Not really the 70-point campaign that he had last year, but he's still going to have 55-plus points, which is awesome. Logan Brown, Lucas Hirsch will probably end up playing next year, to be honest with you. Look at him. He's killing it. He's got 15 assists, 11 goals. For a guy coming over from Europe for his first year as a professional in North America, pretty damn good. Timo Meier, again, I just don't know what it is with this guy, but I'm hoping that, I mean, if he gets over 41 points this year, I guess that's somewhat of a success because I don't know what has been going on. I've given this guy every avenue to succeed. I don't know what's going on. Johnny Tyconic as well could play next year. Jacob Bernard Docker, I think, is maybe another year away. Maybe another year away for each of these guys, which is totally fine. Ryan, I would love to trade him, but 2 years left at 7.3. Like, what am I going to get back? Seriously, I mean, it looks like a bunch of teams do want him. But the teams that want him are probably in playoff position. Teams that are in playoff positions probably don't have the cap necessary to take on a guy like Bobby Ryan. Look at this guy's name, Jamie Shingtime. Shingtime. That's a fantastic name. They got him last year in the first round. I'm just looking here because they actually want to get rid of him, but because they do have the cap available to take a guy like Bobby Ryan. Now, if I could just literally get a draft pick, that would be cool, but I'm thinking about it, and I think I just need, like, literally just a roster player. And look at Hall up to a 96 overall, although it is fogged out, probably more like 92, 93. Still pretty damn good. Blake Spears, that's a guy who can jump in right now to the NHL. He's a fourth liner. If I could get Blake Spears for Bobby Ryan, that would be awesome. But they're over the cap just by a little bit. So if I eat like even like 500K, not even like 300K. Yeah, 300K will go through. If that'll work, great. I don't think it will, but if it does, yeah, trade rejected. They have to put Santini on waivers, who's also a GM mode legend, by the way. So that's not going to go through. What about sending Bobby Ryan to Edmonton? Imagine playing Bobby Ryan with Connor McDavid. Honestly, I'm just trying to get anything. This guy makes the most sense playing in the AHL, 22 years old, a former second-round pick. He's going to jump right into the fourth line on our team. So if this could go through, former Vancouver Giant Tyler Benson, I'm going to have to pay to get rid of this. Like, I don't really want to pay anything, to be honest with you, because, well, paying to get rid of a giant contract like this is not ideal, but it's kind of what you have to do. A fifth? We kind of have an extra fifth. Why not? Trade rejected. Either way, they're going to have to put a player on waivers, or their cap situation's not going to work. So I think we're just going to have to continue to eat the cap of Bobby Ryan, which sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. It's all good. We're not going to make another move. I am pretty happy with actually what was given to us by the Colorado Avalanche. So I'm going to politely just stay quiet at the trade deadline, not do a whole lot, because we have a lot to do in the off season. So we're not going to worry about the trade deadline too much. We're going to have a look at all the trades that happened, because there was a few of them. Vegas got a first for Colin Miller and for Nathan Beaulieu as well. The Rangers got a first and Sharon Noel for Braden Shen. Apparently they got Braden Shen. Okay. Looks like another Shen was actually dealt. Looks like a few days later, Buffalo got Luke Shen from LA. A couple of small picks. Chicago gets Paul Stastny. Okay. New Jersey, they swap picks with Nashville. Looks like Vancouver gets a second, a couple of prospects. I guess Pierre-Edouard Bellemare isn't a prospect, but they send Sven Berchi to Detroit. So Detroit is the worst team in the league, and they're going out and getting top 6 wingers. Okay. Colorado trades a guy like Samuel Girard and gets a guy like Travis Hamonic. Colorado, what are you doing? The Bruins acquire Kevin Shattenkirk, a third and a fourth for a first and a second. All right, so a very, very active trade deadline, that's for sure. So here's a look at the Detroit Red Wings. They are 20-40-2. All right, so we want to lose every single game. Come on, there you go. That's 2 straight L's. I love it. Oh my God. You beat Carolina 6-3. Come on. Let's go ahead here. Battle of the basement. We got 3 games against the Detroit Red Wings. We're going to slow sim them all. Let's go. Battle of the worst. Period number 1, 0-0. This one is going to be a snooze fest. Detroit 1-0. Korpisalo lets one in. Dylan Larkin with 25 seconds left. And we get shut out by the Detroit Red Wings. That's good news for us. Thank you. Thank you for winning. Take the shutouts all day. Now, this just feels wrong for me to do, because usually I do not like Team Tank. When I do Team Tank, I do it all at once. I clean house, and that's that. I don't promote losing a few years down the road. But in the position that we're in right now, with how tight it is with Detroit and us, every loss really is crucial, to be honest with you. We've lost quite a few games, but of course we've won 3 of our last 4, because of course 24-42-8, 26-44-2. So again, the same story as last year, where it looks like the pity point could kind of screw us over. We had 11 overtime or shootout losses last year, and I think that was the reason why we dropped to 7th in the draft lottery, because we were pretty much guaranteed a top 5 pick, but those extra points, man, I think they kind of screwed us. So let's go here up against, oh my God, it's a different story this time around. Thomas Hertl, Andreas Johnsson, and Colin White get goals for us. 3 goals on 12 shots. 5-1, we're all over these guys. White gets another. Skinner gets 1. They make it interesting, 5-3, but we're 1-1 with the season series of the Battle of the Basement. We got 1 more game against the Wings on the 27th, and then we got 3 games to end off the year, hoping for a couple of L's, and we get 3 straight. There you go. So honestly, the records are pretty even. They are very, very even here. Looking for a big loss. I just feel weird, like, promoting losing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Especially after bringing 8 cups to Seattle. This just feels wrong. First period, all right, we're down by 1. Mike Green, who's still in Detroit. We're down by 1. Svechnikov gets 1. Skinner gets the other, and they win 4-1. There you go. Take that, Detroit. Enjoy your win, losers. With that win, we are tied with 58 points. Oh boy. Same thing with Jeff Skinner. He's got 58 points as well. Another 30-goal campaign on a terrible team. 25, 46, and 8. Is anyone else even close? Not even close. So we're getting a top 3 pick. I hope. Okay, I hope, because the NHL hates us. You never know what's going to happen. If we lose the draft lottery, I don't know what I'm going to do. I am going to write a very strongly worded email to Gary Bettman. Another loss. You'll love to see it. Can Jeff Skinner hit 30 goals, 30 assists for 60 points on the worst team in the National Hockey League? There you go, 30 and 30. That's a big win, actually. I guess not a big win, a big win-loss. 60 points, so Detroit has 62. Last game here against the New York Rangers. Can we finish very, very, very bottom of the standings? That's a win. And they have 2 games in hand. Oh, no. Shit. Shit is right. All right, so we need them to go on a bit of a winning streak here. Hopefully Detroit can pull it off. Let's see, they have 81 games played. They should now. 82. Okay, so we both finished with 62. We both finished a bottom-feeding team. We were the only team in the NHL not to have 30 wins. Yeah, that was a bad year. Really, really bad. So let's have a look at the entire standings, all that good stuff, because I am nervous. Look at Jeff Skinner down to an 81. It's all good. He had a rough year on this team. That morale's going to go up, I promise you. Jeff Skinner, don't be like this. No, 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 no. I love you. Don't worry about this. Jeff Skinner, we're going to be fine. We're going to be good. Don't worry. Don't be upset. Thomas Hertl, he's not upset. We're good. Okay, so Jeff Skinner down to an 81. I forgot what I was even saying. I totally lost my train of thought. Considering how bad we actually were, we put up a decent amount of numbers. Colin White's down to an 83. I know no one likes losing, but still a 50-point campaign out of a guy who has been so good for us. We've been bad for 3 years straight. He's been really good for 3 years straight. Stone with 58 points. Hertl with 59. Honestly, this first line's awesome together. I love it. I never want to break these guys up. Morale's down in the locker room for sure. Andreas Johnsson, 45 points. Ottawa GM mode legend. That's the first legend we've thrown out. And that's, you might not get a lot of them in this franchise mode, but that's the first legend that I've thrown out, and it's going to Andreas Johnsson. What a pickup. Waiver wire, thank you very much, Toronto. Logan Brown with 36 points. It is an improvement from last year. He had 26 last year, so a 10-point improvement on a really bad team. You got to think, all these small things, they're going to add up. We should not be worried right now. We're going to be legit in a few years, I promise. Samuel Girard, good guy, great guy, 22 years old, 82 overall. He had 24 points this year. Schlappick had 19. Thomas Yurko, anyone? Alex Formanton had 7 points in 57 games. Mark Pysyk did absolutely nothing. Kind of bonehead would make a move from Mark Pysyk. But you know what? 3 assists, minus 13. He helped out in the least way possible, which is fine. Corpusalo went 23 and 33, and then Hammond went 4 and 18. Ouch. Ouch is right. There's the 2 rookies on our team, and we're going to go ahead and have a look at the entire NHL. Let's have a look at who led the NHL in scoring, and that is Nikita Kucherov with 99 points. Not a 100-point scorer this year. Patrick Kane right behind him with 98, Tyler Seguin with 96, Hall with 95, Stammer with 94, so a lot of 90s out there. Nico Hischier looks like he's the man now in New Jersey. What a year for the young kid. 88 points, Radulov 86. It's kind of weird that you never see McDavid up there, because he should be pushing 120 points a year. It's so weird that he's never up here. Like, it's just wrong. It's so wrong when Jonathan Drouin has more points than Connor McDavid. I don't know why he doesn't simulate well. I honestly have no idea. Like 69 points, nice, but not great for not that great for the NHL's poster boy. It's so weird how he doesn't simulate well. Rookie skaters, Kaylor Yamamoto with the crazy hair. He's rocking it over there in Edmonton, 68 points. Alex Nylander with 58, but Avery Fitzmaurice with 35 tucks on the year. Holy crap, Avery Fitzmaurice, he's what we needed. I get over that ever. Zadina, Capocacco, Adam Boquist, pretty decent there, 55 points as a 20-year-old, that's sick. The first overall pick, Emilio Howe, he had a 43 points this year. Oliver Wahlstrom over there in Long Island. Popov, he's another guy who was selected in last year's draft. He went 4th overall, so him and Wahlstrom, a couple of pretty decent rookies there for the New York Islanders. Ty Smith, Jack Hughes over there in Buffalo because they won the draft lottery, those lucky bastards. Going into tendies, again, doesn't really matter about goalies, but Corey Schneider, Vasilevsky, Ranta, Devin Dubnyk. For some reason, Antti Ranta always seems to simulate really, really well. Rookie goalies, any crazy rookies out there? Carter Hart, he looks like he's the starter now in Philadelphia, which is good. And then Alex Nedeljkovic, was he a rookie last year? I think we saw him in the rookie skaters last year, but I could be wrong. Matt Duchene, Nico Hischier, and Corey Schneider with the New Jersey Devils, 114 points. Damn. So we were way at the bottom, way at the bottom. But I am interested to see how bad we actually were. Like, goals for, we only scored 203 goals. That's, last in the NHL for sure. The San Jose Sharks, they did pick up their socks and they did make it into the postseason, so their pick's just going to be another pick. But that could be the draft pick where we select that sniper that I pinned in the last episode, which we're going to have a look at in a couple of seconds here. Goals for per game, we were by far the worst. No matter where we play, home or away, we all suck. We were terrible this year, absolutely god-awful. Year number 3 was the official team tank. Signed, sealed, and approved 100%. Everyone hop on the tank. Yeah, it was a bad year. But look at the Devils. They beat the Islanders 10-4. They're just shitting on teams here. They're just having fun with it. Taylor Hall had 6 points. Nico Hischier had 5. Holy crap. So let's see here if the Boston Bruins can have the trifecta. Ooh, they actually have a playoff favorite. That's cool. I didn't see that last time. Playoff favorite. That's sick. Okay, so the last 2 times the Bruins have won the Stanley Cup, and they're down 1-0 right now to the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Eastern Conference playoffs. I'm going to make a prediction, and I'm going to go with the favorites. It's going to be New Jersey and San Jose, all right? New Jersey and San Jose. Let's go with Matt Duchene versus Erik Karlsson in the Stanley Cup final. Because Ottawa. That's why. Because Ottawa. Still did really, really good, by the way. 62 points, 30-30. I mean, what more can you ask for? On such a bad team, he's killing it, and I'm super happy that Jeff Skinner is so good at hockey. The Dallas Stars are your Stanley Cup champions, the first time since 1999. There you go. All right, so it wasn't the Boston Bruins. Now we're going to find out here. Actually, I'm going to stop really quick. I do not want to see the draft lottery. Okay, good. I want to check out the playoff tree before that. And the awards, all that good stuff. So looks like New Jersey ended up getting bounced in the second round to Washington. Okay, and they went all the way. So Washington ended up beating Tampa Bay as well. And then the Dallas Stars got rid of Chicago, got rid of the Blues, got rid of the Calgary Flames. They played a lot of hockey. 7 games, 6 games, 7 games, and then 6. So they played a lot of hockey there. But there you go. Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, Stanley Cup champions. Let's have a look at some individual awards, all that good stuff. The Devils won obviously the Presidents, and then the Clarence went to Dallas, and then to the Washington Capitals. Now, have a look at some player awards. I don't think we took home any hardware, because why would we? Nikita Kucherov, there you go, wins the Art Ross and the Hart. Okay, Pietrangelo wins the Norris. Is that his first Norris? Pretty sure. Patty Kane wins the Lady Byng. Kayla Yamamoto takes home the Calder. Jamie Benn with the Conn Smythe. That's awesome. Sergei Bobrovsky with his 3rd Vezina Trophy. The William M. Jennings, or maybe that was his 2nd? Yeah, sorry, that's number 2 for him. Also wins the William M. Jennings. And Carlo wins the Bill Masterton. Kind of cool. The Frank J. Selke goes to Wenberg. The Ted Lindsay goes to Nikita Kucherov. And the Rocket goes to one-time Stanley Cup champion Tyler Seguin. Now, here's where it gets interesting, okay? Here's where it gets interesting. That is the upcoming draft and the draft lottery. We have not had good luck in said draft lottery. I'm nervous. I'm taking a deep breath, and okay, so we technically lose the draft lottery. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. Okay, so this puts us in, again, another bad situation. The draft lottery is literally the worst thing ever. The Islanders and the Anaheim Ducks, where did these people finish? You've got to be kidding me right now. The Islanders and the Anaheim Ducks. So, I mean, I'm glad that we didn't drop to 4 like Ottawa. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay, so I got to see where these guys actually finished. I got to see how far we actually dropped, because that doesn't really seem right. Let's have a look at the retired players. I don't think anyone retired on our team. Marian Gaborik, Thomas Plekanec. No one else super crazy here, so there's everyone. And then going to Ottawa, again, I don't think we have anyone even old enough that wants to retire, unless Bobby Ryan wants to call it quits. Oh yeah, there you go, the $5 million man, Ales Hemsky, of course. No tendies, but maybe Craig Anderson called it quits. We'll see. Peter Budaj, Ryan Miller, Curtis McElhinney. UC Rhinus went 0-2 in his NHL career. That's it for him. See you later. The New York Islanders and the Anaheim Ducks. Are you kidding me? How the hell do they jump up so high? So the top 5 is the Islanders, the Ducks, Ottawa, Detroit, and Colorado. So Anaheim finished 28th. So I guess that's just hitting the jackpot. But look at the Islanders. They finished 25th. They jump up 6 spots to get number 1. What a joke. They're going to get a guy who's going to go play alongside of Matt Barzal, Oliver Wahlstrom, that guy that they drafted, that Pole guy, I don't even remember his name. Oh my God. Like this. But instead it's going Anaheim, New York. I guess we lost in the worst way. It could have been a lot worse. We could have dropped to 5th, or we could have dropped to where Detroit dropped. So, I mean, we lost, but it was the best possible way we could have lost with losing. That's brutal, though. That sucks. Carolina drops to 6th. Like, that's just shitty. That's just so shitty. Oh man, Gary Bettman, you're getting one hell of an email, buddy. So let's have a look at the draft class here. Now, we scouted everyone, which is good. I sent this scout out to see Thomas Bang for the entire year, and he didn't really get that great of a read on him, which is kind of weird. Potential still unknown, but I had him out there for the whole year. Why is that? Why? I mean, I had this Sakaris guy scouting him for the entire year. That's so weird. Okay, so it's going to probably be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I really hope Sumal goes 2 and Bang goes 1, or it goes crazy and we end up with a guy like Thomas Bang, which would be great. But I think a guy like Lucas Giordano could be a member of this team. 70 points in 68 games. He's a big dude. He's 6'5". Or is he just another Logan Brown? Just another big, tall, two-way forward, which isn't a bad thing, but I really want that top-end sniper. Or we got a guy like Pascal Grand-Pierre, who had 107 points in junior this year. Again, I sent a scout out to him, but he didn't do like a full... Like, am I doing something wrong? Do I continually have to go back? Because it worked for these guys. It worked for the guy that I sent out to the OHL. I did the exact same thing for the guy that I sent out to the QMJHL. Like, is it just because the scout maybe isn't as good? I think that's it. Like, I don't know. I feel like that should be the reason. So what do we do here? We have 2 first-round picks. Now, say I trade down to 5. I trade down to Colorado, and I select this guy, Pascal Grand-Pierre, who looks like the guy that we need. He's a big scoring player. He's a guy who puts up a lot of points. Chad Morrison's good. We don't need a defenseman. No. Bang looks like he's going to be the best player. A's all over the board for sure. What does he have, Grand-Pierre? I don't know, because my scout didn't do a very good job. Like, what does Giordano have? He's got A's across the board as well. He's got a similar style to Tarasenko. So if we're looking for a guy to score goals, I mean, that could be it. Jeffrey Mayer, he had a ton of points this year, 73 points, 34 goals. Ooh, we got a Joe Sakic comparison. Ooh, this guy could be sick as well. Ruben Nakarama. That's a sick name. Ruben Nakurama. This guy could be legit as well. Joe Sakic. That's sick. Call me crazy here, okay? Call me crazy. Say we trade out of the top 5 into a spot maybe with Vancouver at number 10, and we pick a guy like either Mar or Nakarama. call me crazy, but is there really anything up front here that really excites you? Is Giordano really going to be that great? I mean, he's definitely medium elite, which is nice, that's for sure. But these guys, I mean, Nakarama could very well be medium elite, and he looks like he's only medium top 6, so maybe he will drop to our San Jose pick. Scouting has Nakarama in the top 10. Our scout has him in the top 15. It's going to be an interesting draft, that's for sure. Going to be a very interesting draft. So many low elites out there confirmed. There's a couple. Julius Dollywall, who's confirmed to be a medium elite. Similar style Mark Edward. Noah Greer put up a ton of points in the Western Hockey League, 87 this year. I wish you could see the top point producers just by going to like a screen and just kind of seeing who had the most points in like the WHL or whatever. I mean, that's just kind of a stretch, but I think it would be really cool. Definitely a couple of really good players here. A lot of gems, which is awesome. So here's where I'm going to leave it. All right, I'm going to talk to my assistant GMs as well. 2 American wingers here who can really snipe. Could you imagine a line of Jeffrey Mayer, or Marr, however you want to pronounce it, Jeffrey Marr, Colin White, and Nakarama? That is the American trio. That could be the best American line of all time. You got to think about that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Again, another disappointment with the draft lottery, but we knew going into this we didn't have a confirmed #1 draft pick, but that's it. Let me know what we should do in the draft. This is going to be a franchise-altering draft. I'm excited to hop into it, and I'll see you guys then.